Looking for a Nintendo Switch controller that is unlike anything else you've ever seen? The answer is yes. Check out my review of the NYXi Ice Crackling Style Wireless Switch Pro Controller. Coming up next on Mumbles. Hi everyone, Mumbles here. If you've been following Mumbles videos for a while, you know that one thing that I absolutely positively love to review is different types of controllers. Recently I've been reviewing a lot of Nintendo Switch controllers. Today I am bringing you another Nintendo Switch controller, and this one is one of the coolest ones I have reviewed yet. We're reviewing the NYXi Ice Crackling Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. We're going to jump straight into this review, starting with the things that this controller comes with. Very simple. It comes with a box. It comes with a controller, it comes with some directions, and a charging cable. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. Very, 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 very simple. Now, feature-wise, this controller can do pretty much everything the normal Nintendo Switch Pro controller can do, minus Amiibo. It does not have Amiibo support. I've talked about this in a lot of other Nintendo Switch reviews. Amiibo support is something that Nintendo can only provide you with. So, this doesn't have Amiibo support, but it has everything else that a normal Nintendo Switch controller has. The controls, the control sticks, the buttons, all that stuff. In addition to that, it also has gyro controls, also known as motion controls. And also it does have a few extra features in addition to those gyro controls. It also does have a turbo button, which allows you to rapid press one button of your choosing. And it also does have an adjustable vibration, so you can fine tune that vibration to what you want. Finally, the control does not have any drift that I could find, which in itself is a feat that this company is just fantastic for being able to figure out. The battery in the controller can last up to 8 hours when fully charged. And finally, probably the thing that drew your eye to this controller the most, it does have RGB lighting built into it. Now, the RGB lighting built into it is unlike any other RGB that I've covered on this channel so far. It is a RGB lighting system that has multiple modes. Those modes include regular mode button, which allows you to set this thing into colors that change in the order of blue, red, green, yellow, cyan, orange, purple, and pink. It has the breathing light mode, which allows you to press the light button and A, which allows you to have this thing breathe in and out in colored lights. It also does have vibration mode, which allows you to press the light button and B. In doing so, every time there is vibration in the game and the controller vibrates, red lights will appear on the control. It has joystick mode, which by pressing the light button and X allows you to basically have light when you move your controller. The more you move your controller, the stronger that light will be. It has 6-axis mode or motion control lights, which can be put into that mode by pressing the light button and Y. And when using this, when you move your controller, it will light up depending on which way you move your controller. If you move it up, it lights up red. You move it down, it lights up yellow. You move it left, it lights up blue. You move it right, it lights up green. There is also the brightness adjustment mode, which is basically just how you adjust and dim your lights. You press the light button and the D-pad up or down. It has the 7 adjustment mode, which is just the standard colors that I talked about. And it does also have an off mode if you want to use that, if you're just tired of the lights and don't want to use them. Now, the final feature that I want to talk about is the actual texture of this controller. It's different from any controller I've really reviewed. It's got kind of a silicone feel to it. It's very nice to touch. It's very soft on your hands, and it feels good grip. It doesn't get, slick or slippery or anything like that when you're using it. It's just a good, nice feeling control, good, nice feeling thing on it. And that pretty much sums up all the features of this NYXi controller. We're going to move now into the cons, and the 2 cons are something that I give to every controller or anything with the battery that I review. First off, no Amiibo support. It goes without saying. As a non-Amiibo user, I don't care. Second con, battery life. As you use anything with a rechargeable battery in it, the more you charge and charge and charge and charge and charge, the less and less and less and less that battery is going to last. So after a year, this controller might only charge to 95% instead of charging to 100% because that's all that's left in the battery, and so on and so forth. Those, I'm just picking numbers out of the air. I don't exactly know, but I do know that over time, batteries do deplete, run down, and they don't last as long. Just how it is, unfortunately. So that pretty much sums up everything that you need to know. We will be moving now into the score section, but before we do that, I do have to ask, subscribe to MumblesVideos, and thank you so much for the support. So we come now to the score section, and I have to say, the last time I reviewed an NYXY controller, I was impressed. And this time, I'm even more impressed. I love everything about it. I love the way the buttons feel. I love the way the joysticks feel. I love that it has no drifts. Those are the main things that I love about the controller. Just how it plays when you're playing the Nintendo Switch. Everything feels fantastic on it. But then when you add in the fact of the lighting features, it's just something cool that you can have. The idea that you can, pick different modes and do different things with them is so cool to me. One day you're in one mood, you can use the joystick mode. The next day you're in another mood, you could use the standard light mode. Whatever it wants to be, you can use that mode. And the fact that the controller looks so different from other controllers on the market, I just love the idea of this crackling light mode. I love how it feels. This is a good quality made controller that could potentially be the envy of other Nintendo Switch users if you show it to them. I absolutely love this control. It's cool. It feels great. It works great. It gets a 5 out of 5 from me on today's Mumbles review. If you're interested in buying this, there is a link in the description along with a little code that can give you a little discount should you want it. Anyways, guys, this has been my review of the NYXY Crackling Ice Controller. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, and smack all those buttons. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.